Hi, this is Randy Rosetta with NOLA.com and the Times-Picayune with an LSU basketball vlog. Tigers grind out a 76-67 win against Sam Houston State, and when I say grind, that's exactly what this was. LSU came off of a 9-day break for finals in the end of the semester. Didn't play poorly, didn't play sloppy necessarily, maybe a little bit rusty. Fact is, Sam Houston State is a very good team, very undersized, but they have a lot of seniors, 5 of them, 3 of them who start. A lot of veterans, and they play well together. This was very much like the Old Dominion team that LSU lost to, the Gardner-Webb team that gave them fits in the season opener. This was a team that came to play. They set a lot of the tempo early. They did some things they liked. Very different kind of rebounding team. They crashed all 5 guys to the boards, beat LSU on the glass 50-42. That's the first team this season that has beaten LSU on the backboards, and that kind of kept things close. That led to 27 second chance points for the Bearcats, and LSU had to find some different ways to get about their business, and they did that by doing a lot of the same things, and they did it without Josh Gray for most of the second half. He left with an apparent ankle injury. His status is up in the air right now. But what LSU did to get this win is Jordan Mickey had a very strong offensive first half with Sam Houston it looked like they were trying to keep either he or Jarrell Martin from hurting them inside, kind of had to pick their poison. Well, Jordan Mickey had 16 points and 11 rebounds in the first half, so he hurt him then. They took him away fairly well in the second half, although he missed some shots he probably should have made. In his place, Jarrell Martin made some plays late, had a huge three-pointer with about 4 minutes to go to finally give the Tigers some breathing room. But the real key was Keith Hornsby, and he's done this a bunch of times. Season's only 9 games old, but I think I can count 4 or 5 games where Keith Hornsby's come out the second half and really given LSU a spark, and he did that again tonight. Hit a couple of three-pointers, hit 3 mid-range jumpers, was kind of the go-to scorer when Sam Houston was kind of making it tough on defense. Ended up with 16 points, played a real big role. And like I said, without Josh Gray, that's one of their 4 primary scorers that was not in the game, so LSU had to find different ways to do things. Tim Quarterman slid over, played primarily point guard with Gray out, managed the team well. They had a little bit of a rough stretch right after Josh Gray went out. But LSU finished with only 7 turnovers, and after 24 at West Virginia, 19 against UMass before that, that was a very positive step. And that's against a team that played primarily 4 guards. So LSU took care of the ball better, shot about 43%, really was efficient offensively in the second half when they had to be, because Sam Houston was not going away. They cut it to 2 points with about 5 minutes to go right before Jarrell Martin hit the three-pointer to give them some breathing room. LSU really had to scrap and fight this one out, and a lot of the guys said that was a perfect kind of game they needed, coming off of the euphoria of beating UMass and West Virginia and then taking 9 days off. And Tigers got it done. It was their 4th win in a row. They're now 7-2. Have 4 non-conference games left, 4 winnable games, 4 games they should win before the SEC season begins on January 8th at Missouri. So LSU gets it done here tonight. This is Randy Rosetta with NOLA.com and the Times-Picayune.